Hi, this is Trepacer. I want to do a video. I guess I call this Trepacer's Ramblings. I guess it's been a while since I did one of these videos, so I'm going to talk about a lot of different things. And okay, like I said, I was going to do a Pitch Perfect reaction review for the new trailer for Pitch Perfect Part 2, and I recorded, and then it cut off. So actually, I have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include that clip right after this. Hi, this is Trepacer. I'm going to give you my live reaction review to the Pitch Perfect 2 trailer. I started. You can see where then it just for some my webcam acts wacky sometimes and it cuts off, so you can see what it is, and then I'll tell you what I really thought. Okay, so yeah, I like Pitch Perfect, the first one, and I love Anna Kendrick, so I'm looking forward to the second part. And this one, I think they're supposed to be going for the World Championship in this one. So, and it looks funny, so I'm all in there for that. They got most of the same cast back for this one, so I'm looking forward to that. And also, there was a Peanuts teaser trailer that came out too the other day, and it's more of a, it said it's a trailer, but it's more like a teaser trailer anyway for the Peanuts. You know, I'm a big Peanuts fan. Love, Snoopy, Linus, Pigpen, my favorite. And the Snoopy dance, love it. The dance they do every day and I love the way the teachers talk. You don't really get them wah 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 like that. Love that. Anyway, also I saw a really good movie and I have a review of it on my channel if you want to watch that. To Birdman, the movie with Michael Keaton. It's just really good. Edward Norton's in it. Naomi Watts. Andrea Riseborough, I think, and Emma Stone, about a washed-up actor who had this character named Birdman. He played in 3 superhero movies, and he doesn't want to do that anymore. He wants to be taken as seriously as an actor, and he writes and directs this play he wants to do on Broadway. And then, of course, at the same time, he has this wacky voice in his head, from the character Birdman, who's basically telling him, let's go, come on, do one more movie. But the character's not in the movie as much as you would think he is. But it's a great movie about acting and true life, and it's great performances by Michael Keaton and especially Ed Norton. Ed Norton's is woo. And I mean, this movie's got, I think, nominated for Best Picture, Best Actor for Michael Keaton, Best Supporting Actor for Ed Norton, but maybe Best Supporting Actress for Emma Stone too, because she was really good in it too, as well as Naomi Watts. So I expect that movie to get a lot of awards. And what I'm looking forward to, tomorrow the Hunger Games comes out tomorrow, so I'm still on jury duty, but I don't have to go to court till like 2. So I'm thinking, I wonder if I should go downtown and see the Hunger Games. I'm thinking about that. Because normally I go on Saturday, and movies I go down early, but I don't have to be at the court until 2 o'clock. Then again, I don't want to go downtown and then have to go uptown to, and then go, Maybe if I time it right, maybe I could pull it off. I don't know, maybe I can go, if I got to see what time Hunger Games starts tomorrow, maybe I can pull it off, go downtown, see Hunger Games maybe from 11 to 1, something like that. That way I don't have to pay, it's before 12 o'clock. You see certain theaters that, I just pay $8. If I can see it from like 11 to 1, and then hop the train back uptown. It should take me about a half hour on the train, and I can get uptown to the court by 1:30, and then just kill a little time, and 2 o'clock you have to be in court, for the second part of the trial that I'm on. I'm on a trial which I can't talk about, so I won't talk about that. I'll see how I go. I'll see what time it starts tomorrow, but it depends on how I feel when I wake up tomorrow. I feel lazy because I know I don't gotta, I don't gotta get right out of bed, So I may be lazy and stay in bed till like 8 or 9 o'clock just to be lazy. It's good to sleep in sometime. You can do that. Anyway, yeah. Another thing, Netflix. I was reading. Netflix is doing a Jessica Jones series, and she was, I guess, the character in Luke Cage. Her character is married to Luke Cage. I know in the comic book Jessica Jones, she's a private, she's a private eye, and they're gonna make a series on her. And then also they're gonna give Luke Cage, and so they got a bunch of actresses up for the part. My favorite, personally, Alexandra Daddario. She's in True Detective, and she's in that horrible Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. And my choice for Wonder Woman before they cast Gal Gadot. But she's up for it. They said she's up for it, and a bunch of other actresses. And then they have two actors up for Luke Cage. Lance Gross, who was in that TV show Crisis that was on NBC, and they got canceled last year. And then Halo Mike Coulter. I've been seeing the commercials for the Halo game, and I guess he's in it too. But I would love to see that. It's on Netflix. I tune in to watch these Netflix shows. I got Netflix, but sometimes I forget I even have it. But I have it, so I guess I'll be watching that stuff. So that's a good thing to know. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, like I said, Hunger Games is coming out, and also the Planet of the Apes movie is going to come on Blu-ray. I gotta go ahead and pre-order that. The Apes, I want to get that Caesar War Edition one, like that. And there's a part of me also they have the Batman, the '60s TV series that came out on Blu-ray, but I'm sort of kind of waiting. I want to wait till maybe next week, even though I get paid this week tomorrow. I want to kind of wait and see if maybe for Black Friday they have it on sale, because I didn't get the Halloween set because I thought that was too much money, and I have most of the movies on the sets, so I didn't really get that. But I'm thinking maybe if I wait till Black Friday and see if the Batman set goes down, because I really am going to get that Batman set, because what I'm going to do is I have a change thing. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to show you this. Hold on. Very rare glimpse of my change thing. Hold on for a minute. And another thing. This chair. Don't ask me. Yeah, I bought this chair, this office chair from not Office Max. Not Office Max. What's this show? Oh, geez, I can't remember the store, but I got this office chair, and just from sitting in it, it gets worn out, and I'm wondering if I can get paid to get this reupholstered, because I like the chair, it's comfortable, and I want to buy another one. But damn, what can I think of the store that you buy these that I ordered it from? It's on. I can't think of this. They sell office supplies. I can't think of the name of it. Right off the top of my head. But anyway, let me show you my change thing. Hold on. See, this is my coffee, my cookie thing, and it's filled up with change. You can see that. See, there you go. You can see that better there. It's filled up with change. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to TDI Bank. Especially if I go. Sorry, my web camera cut off. Acting wacky as usual. It has its mind of its own. And like I said, there's my change thing in my cookie. Excuse me. Sorry for that burp. I'm going to take this to TDI Bank, cash it in. Hopefully it's $100 in change or close to it. And I can put the rest to it and get the Batman set with this money. Put this back. Excuse me. Yes. Staples is where I got this chair from. I don't know why I couldn't think of it at the time. Anyway, speaking of that, I got my iPhone 4S here. I am going to get the iPhone 6, not the 6 Plus, the big one. I am going to upgrade to 6. I'm due for an upgrade, and I was kind of waiting until Black Friday before I do that. So I'll probably do that probably next week, maybe, if I find some deals for the iPhone, which I think it probably will be because Christmas time coming up. And I'll get the iPhone, upgrade to iPhone 6. And also Interstellar, I saw that, and it's a fantastic movie. Go see that, definitely. Christopher Nolan hit it out of the park again, really emotional. And the young actress, I think her name is Mackenzie Foy, who plays Matthew McConaughey's daughter in the movie, his young daughter. She is fantastic in it. Definitely see it's emotional. It'll have you tearing up. plus you get the sci-fi aspect of it. It's a fantastic movie. Christopher Nolan's done it again, but you know, what can I say? Oh yeah, and I did see Big Hero 6 too last week. I saw Big Hero 6 and Birdman, and Big Hero 6 was fantastic. I saw it in 2D. I didn't see it in 3D, but I really enjoyed it, and hopefully they'll make a sequel. Okay, and I really enjoyed it. It had a nice mix of humor and heart, and it had a lot of heart to it, and it was really, you know, really an emotional movie. Really, really, really good. I really enjoyed Big Hero 6, so I can't wait for them to make sequels to that. And what else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, Luther, this TV BBC show. I think I talked about it before, maybe in another video. But there was a show on BBC America, not BBC America, BBC, that's produced by starring Idris Elba as lieutenant. His character, his name is Luther, and he was a police detective in London, and he had an ex-wife, and he handled all these, I guess, these kind of serial murder cases. And it was on for 3 seasons in the BBC, and it was a really, really good show, really dark. You know, the BBC shows are shorter than the American ones, but this show was excellently written, and Idris Elba was fantastic as Luther. Okay, and also special mention to Ruth Wilson, who's on The Affair, the TV show that's on Showtime right now on Sundays at 10. But she was on this Luther show as Alice, a character named Alice, and she was great. She had good chemistry with Idris Elba, and now I heard that they're remaking. They're gonna get the same director and writer to write the American version of it, but Idris Elba is not going to be in it. He's going to produce it, so I still don't think it's going to be the same. I mean, the show I think is as fantastic as it is, and I wish they were just maybe showing the American, you know, showing that British version on American TV, but they're not going to do that. They're going to produce it, and so, you know, I kind of, you know, don't, in a way I don't want them to do it because they're going to water it. They may water it down, but then again, it may give a young, depending on who they cast as Luther in the movie, I think it's supposed to be a TV movie, so whoever they cast, and like I said, Luther is a complicated cop. He's a really brilliant cop, but he has a messed up personal life, and at the same time, he's also dealing with internal affairs, trying to bust him because they think he's a dirty cop, but he solves all these serial murder cases, and he's really good. And Luther's one of the just great TV detectives of all time to me, and it was an excellently written show. Idris Elba knocked it out of the park as Luther, and I'm kind of, I'll check it out. I'm sorry, my webcam cut off on its own. Again, it must be possessed. It's cutting off on its own. I didn't touch it, and it's cut off on its own. Anyway, I was talking about Luther. You know, maybe I'll give it a shot just to see how it is, but I'm not holding my breath for it. And you know, with these American remakes of the superior British shows, but you know, I like the BBC shows because they're shorter and they seem to be better written and better acted. But you know, American TV is different. I guess, you know, they have to, you know, do longer seasons and stuff. But anyway, I just mentioned that. But see the original Luther. It's 3 seasons out, and it's on DVD. I wish it was on Blu-ray. I think it's just on DVD, so I'll probably get the DVDs. But see Luther. Trust me. See the BBC original version. It's 3 seasons of. I think the best season was the first season, and the second season kind of suffered because it didn't have Alice in it as much, and the third season was on the point. But I loved the first season of Luther. It was an absolutely fantastic show. Definitely check that out. Highly recommend that, Luther. And what else I wanted to talk about? I talked about getting the phone, right? Getting the iPhone 6. I said, oh yeah. Hold on. I did talk about this a little bit in one of my other videos. James Patterson Crossed My Heart. This latest James Patterson. He has the sequel to this one's coming out on the 24th, I believe. Hope to Die. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's supposed to come. I don't know if it came out today. I think you can pre-order it, but I think it's supposed to come out on the 24th. It's the sequel to this one. James Patterson. I can recommend this highly. Cross My Heart. James Patterson, Alex Cross novels. You know, they haven't done his character justice. The Alex Cross character. They did 2 movies with with Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is a good actor, but his character was too old. You know, the character of Alex Cross is young, considerably younger. He's supposed to be like in his 30s, I think. But you know, Morgan Freeman was, you know, older. I can understand getting him because, you know, you want to get a movie, you're going to get a talented black actor, but they, you know, they still haven't caught it right. I mean, he did the first 2 movies, and then they did another one with what's the guy's name? Medea. I can't remember think of his name. And Cross. And the best thing about that movie was the guy from Lost was in it. Matthew Fox was the best thing on. Whatchamacallit is not Alex Cross. Okay, I'd rather they got Idris Elba to play Alex Cross, which was rumored at first, and then they went with Tyler Perry because they thought he was more internationally known. But I'm sorry, he's not Alex Cross. Tyler Perry's not Alex Cross. You need a really good actor, and I can't wait for the day. Hopefully they'll actually do the character of Alex Cross justice, because he's one of the, and I have all the books, and I did a video on my channel a long time ago when I first started with all the Alex Cross novels that I got, and I have over like, I think I have all of them, all of the Alex Cross novels, and there's another one, the sequel. I finished reading this book like in like a couple of days, and it ended in it's a thriller, and the sequel is called Hope to Die, The Return of Alex Cross. Oh my God, this movie is pulse pounding, and I can highly recommend this. And 24th, look for Hope to Die, James Patterson. He's the man. He knows how to write this character, Alex Cross. His writing style, chapters are short and intense, and great writing and great characterization. I can't recommend that highly enough. Get the James Patterson novels, people. You trust me, you won't be disappointed with that. And what else I wanted to say? Like I said, there's not much on TV tonight, so I'm going to probably be looking at videos and stuff and commenting on people's videos, and also watch a little football. I think football's on too. And normally I go on vacation in December, but since I've been off, I've been on jury duty for a good part of this month, and I won't be back to my job until probably till the 1st December. I think hopefully the case will wrap up. The jury duty case I'm on will be wrap up next week, and then I can get back to work on the 1st, and then maybe I'll stay at my job for 2 weeks, and then I'll go on vacation. I usually go on vacation for a week in December, and then maybe what I'll do is like I said, I want to do one more contest before this year ends. I really do want to do that. So maybe when I go on vacation, I'll start that up. And what I also want to do is I want to clean my room. Normally I like to every once in a while just clean, but and I think I got to do this year. I haven't done it in a long time. I'm gonna wipe everything down, sweep everything up, mop the floor, organize my shoes, organize these movies maybe a little better. Since I'm on vacation, I'll try to tackle that. Excuse me. And I also wanted to talk about Sons of Anarchy, which is another great show that I watch. Okay, finally, this is the last season, season 7, I believe. Or is it 8? Okay, I'm not sure. But anyway, because I've seen all the seasons except the first season of Sons of Anarchy. But it's coming to a close, and for those who haven't seen Sons of Anarchy, I'm gonna spoil it right now. So if you don't want to listen to that part, you can tune out. Okay. Jax finally knows that Gemma, his mother, killed Tara, his wife, and he finally knows. And it was a great episode because Jax goes to Juice in jail and tells him to tell him what happened, tell me the truth, and Juice finally breaks down and tells Jax the truth that she killed Tara, and they came up with the idea to frame the Chinese, and everything bad that's happened this season is because of that lie. And Jax is looking for Gemma, and Gemma is flown the coop. And great acting by Jimmy Smits as well. Mano, I love it. Great acting by Jimmy Smits. He don't get an Emmy for this part. He's been fantastic on this show. Jimmy Smits is he's just a really, really good actor. Anyway, enough about Sons. Another great show that I'm watching, of course, is The Flash. It's on the CW. It's a fantastic show. Great casting in that all the way. And Grant Gustin is a great Flash. I like him, and I like the actress who plays Iris. I think she's great too, and I do think they have chemistry. And I really hope that she finds out that he's Flash. Hope they don't drag that out. Hope she does find out this season that he's the Flash. Okay, so they don't drag that part of it out. And also, I think the guy that plays Dr. Wells. Now, in the pilot, you think it's kind of the reverse Flash, Professor Zoom, that killed his mother, okay, and framed his father. And Dr. Wells, they're kind of hinting at, because he seems to be overly protective of Barry Allen, and what I'm thinking is that he is from the future, Dr. Wells, and he's actually the son of Barry Allen, and he's come back to protect his father, because he knows something in the future. This is just my prediction. And he knows that something bad has happened to his father, or maybe his father disappears in the future, and he goes back in time, to watch over his father. Okay, and that's what I'm thinking. So I think he's what's the character's name? I can't think of the character's name, but I think he's the son of the Flash, and I think it's going to be revealed. I don't know if it's going to be revealed at this season, maybe at the season finale, that Dr. Wells is really Bart Allen, right? That's the character's name, Bart Allen, Barry's son, and I think that's who he is, and that's why he's come back in time to protect his father, because his father, I think his father disappears in the future or something, or gets murdered, and he comes back to protect his father, and it's kind of, I think it's going to be kind of epic when they find out, because I think that's one of the reasons why they cast Tom Cavanagh, who plays Dr. Wells. He looks sort of like Grant Gustic, and enough. So I'm thinking that that's what his character is going to be. He's going to be revealed to be Bart Allen, and he's traveled back in time to protect his father and watch over his father and find out, make sure he doesn't disappear or whatever happens to him in the future. Okay, that's just my prediction. Great show, Flash. And I also love Gotham. I really enjoyed Gotham. I think it's a great show, great cast. I love Ben McKenzie as Jim Gordon. He's playing the hell out of that part. And I like the young actress who plays Selena Kyle, and the young actor who plays Bruce Wayne as well. And the actor who plays the Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, he's fantastic as well. And I think Jada Pinkett Smith, who plays Fish Mooney, she's playing it over the top, but that's the way her character is. So I don't mind that so much, and I don't think she's going to survive this season anyway. But I really don't want to lose the young actor and actress that plays Catwoman and Bruce Wayne. But what I would like for them to do in this TV show Gotham, if it lasts the season, which I think it will, I think the ratings are good for it. What I would like for them to do is to time jump it. Like, don't, to time jump, because I don't want to see. As much as I love the young actor who plays, I would like to see them advance the story, like every season be a couple of years into the future, so that way it doesn't stay stagnant with the characters, and then it'll drag it out. I would like the show to last 5 or 6 seasons, and then like every couple of years, every season would be a couple of seasons into the future. So right now, Bruce Wayne's like a 12 or 13-year-old right now. I think is it 10 years old? Maybe 10 or 12 or whatever. A couple of years in the future, maybe he's 13 or 14 or 15. I want to advance the story is what I want. Because I want at the end of it, the last season, I want to have Bruce Wayne as a man either going off to become Batman or coming back to Gotham to be Batman. Okay, that's what I want at the end of this show. So I think you would have to advance the show in the future. So don't drag it out. Don't, because it's Fox on Fox. So I don't know how long it's going to last. Fox, they have a habit of canceling shows, even good shows. So, but I would like for them to do that. If they could advance every couple of seasons, even though that you lose the young actress and actress who plays Selena Kyle and Catwoman, I think and Bruce Wayne, I think they're really good. But I would like to them advance the show a couple of years, so that way, he's 12 or whatever he is right now, and then maybe next season he's like 14 or something. Just so you see him, it progresses that way. That's just that's just the way I want to see it. Anyway, enough of that. Gotham and Arrow, which are great shows. And also, I never talked about my favorite shows that I watch. I watch Resurrection on ABC, which I really like. I like Once Upon a Time, which is another good show. I'm loving the Frozen people on Once Upon a Time this season. Walking Dead, of course. I love Walking Dead. I love Bates Motel. Can't wait for the 3rd season. And what else do I watch? Tuesday I watch Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I do a review every week of every new episode. And what else do I watch? Sons of Anarchy, I've said already, right? And Person of Interest on CBS. That's a good show. Wednesday I watch Arrow, which is a great show. I love not watching Chicago PD, which is on NBC at 10 o'clock on Wednesdays. I'm really getting into it. My friend recommended me at work for it. He recommended it to me, and I'm really getting into it now. Really, Jason Beige, who was in Monkey Shines. Remember him from that Monkey Shines? Oh, he has a great voice, and he has a great team of detectives with him, and I really like that show. Chicago PD, and what else did I watch? Thursday I don't watch. Friday, usually I don't watch, even though I got the first 2 seasons of Grimm, and I got to get the third season. And I kind of started watching the first season of Grimm, and I didn't finish it. So maybe when I'm on vacation, I'm gonna get the third season, and maybe I can finish watching off the first season and watch the second season, and then maybe the third season, because it's on its fourth season right now, Grimm. And what I did before, how I got into Once Upon a Time, I didn't see it the first season that came on. I saw it in the store, and I bought the first season, and I was on vacation, and I marathoned. I think I watched it I watched the thing from in the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day. I watched just marathon the whole thing in one day, and that's what I got hooked on. Excuse me, Once Upon a Time. And also one other thing, my Giants are 3-8. I think they're 3-8. Okay, and I have to say this. You know, I love Tom Coughlin, and he's won us two Super Bowls and stuff. But I'm thinking this is going to be his last season. You know, he did great for us, Tom, and I hate to see you go out this way, but I think this is going to be your last season, Tom, and I wish you well. But I think we need to hear a new voice, as they say in sports. Okay? And as far as the Mets are concerned, they signed Michael Cuddy for the outfield, and I think to play first base somewhat. And now the Mets just got to get a shortstop. Okay, and I think we should be ready for the playoffs. We'll get Matt Harvey back and make a few other trades. And we've got a good bullpen. We've got a good young pitching staff. And I think, like the manager says, we have to make the playoffs this year. Once we get the new shortstop in here and get Matt Harvey back, we've got to strengthen that bullpen, which I think is a strength right now. And I think my Mets will be fine for next year and definitely should make the playoffs. Okay? And then plus they moved the fences in too. I forgot about that. In Citi Field, they moved the fences in, so should be more home runs, and hopefully David Wright will bounce back, so he'll be healthy, and Curtis Granderson and Lucas Duda, now we have a full season, give him the job and let him hit against lefties. We should be good. Anyway, that's enough rambling for a while. Anyway, any other rambling topics I covered, feel free to leave comments about it down below. I just want to make a video where I talk about everything. Okay, so and I think I did talk about everything. So anyway, leave your comments down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.